All right, hello everyone. I am Vito Pandolfo and I am the managing principal of Epoch Publishing. And it is mid-year 2016. We decided it was pretty much time to tell everyone about our product lines because we have a number of them out and people keep saying, hey, can you tell us more? Can you tell us more? So here we are. For sale and ready for sale via website and now actually through distributors and certain retailers are a number of books. So let me give you a quick overview of what you'll need as a player. Primarily, the first book that people will buy is the Metal Magic and Lore Perfect Bound rulebook. Right? This is the book that has all your basic rules, how to put characters together, how to engage in combat, how to cast spells, so on and so forth. This is a required play piece for if you want to be a player. The other thing I will let you know about for game masters out there is the other required component is this really cool thing called the Game Master's Digital Drop Card. Now what this is it looks like a postcard, but what it really is a gift card that you grab off here and you enter a code and you download about 400 pages of PDFs that gives you all the information you need to know to Game Master as of now. There are other versions of books and other expansions which I'll share about. The one that people sometimes see is this, what we call the MML Classic book, which is a beast of a book. It actually has the same information in the other rule books, but this was the first version that we put out. It was actually quite expensive. All you collectors out there, we know you love this book, but for the most part, if you're just getting into the game system, you don't need to spend your money on this book. If you really like it and you want to buy it, you're welcome to it, of course. The other version of the rule book that people like is the 7x10 hardcover, which is a textbook size. This book is durable and it's lighter, and you can actually hold it in one hand, which is kind of interesting. When you're a game master, you need the information. So the price point for our Perfect Bound book is $36. This one's $43, so it's not that much different, but if you want that convenience, you can. If you're really looking to get into the game system, you want to buy one rule book at $36 and you'll buy your drop card at $29. You're getting about $45 worth of PDFs on here, so it's really a good buy. So you're in the game for $75 or so. All right. Now, for those of you that want a little more advanced detail, what we started coming out with later on, what eventually became the Metal Magic and Lore Journeyman's rules, and we started giving a much deeper cut at combat rules. And this book in particular has three really great features that we enjoy. The first one is we took the 100 spells or so that were in the basic book and gave you 6 different ways to enhance them or change them. So now players can create combinations of spells that even the authors couldn't even imagine. So people write us with ideas about spells. We've ended up with hundreds and hundreds of ideas as a result of that particular permutation. The other thing you can do is you can create minor magic items. Alchemy is in here, so you can ascribe spells to objects and begin creating items. That's another great feature. There's some other really cool things in here for the expansion of details, special metals, and things like that. The other supplement, and the last supplement that we'll tell you about, is called the Game Master's, the GM's Travel Source Book, Game Master's Travel Source Book. This is a fairly thin book, but what this book does, it allows you to manage travel at the table. Because Metal Magic and Lore is a pretty low-scale, grindy, crunchy system, we wanted to figure out a way for players to figure how long it would take for them to travel, how much supply they need to get from one end of the world to the other, and the GM's Travel Source Book is a way to do that at the table in just a few minutes, and it actually makes the game go a lot quicker. So for now, that's the full spectrum of the Metal Magic and Lore complement of books. We do have coming out in the coming year or two, we finally will have a Game Master's Guidebook, which many of you have been waiting for a long time. You've been asking us about it. The Game Master's Guidebook is going to be able to reference all these previous materials, so that'll be a convenience for players. And you should keep an eye out for other supplements that we have for Metal Magic and Lore.